He's that server.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and acting on KRXOVR Media. I'm super hyped and finally getting a chance to check this one out. I know I'm a couple days late, maybe even a week or so at this point, but grad school started again, so I've been taking a lot of time to focus on my coursework. But David B. Wallen went out of his way to tell us we have to check this one out ASAP. And David is not the kind of person to recommend songs to reactors. He just does his own thing, and if you hear it, you hear it. So the fact that he told us, yo, prioritize this one, I know it's gotta be a cold one. A92 has been swinging for the past couple months, so I really want to check this one out. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
Island, I see you each and every time. Stand up.
Just to make this.
Oh shit. A92.
This video's almost giving me kind of like a New York
I see
vibe.
you, Dre. Easy, the one they call Debo. Large up Ksav. BT. Easy Nikz.
I'm gonna say I definitely don't
Large up
recognize him.
Kebz. Welcome
All right then.
to the General's Corner.
I just want to say, shout out to Scratch. It's funny to see all of them kind of standing on that little island. Yo, this man water around. One wrong move and it was over for their drip, yo. Literally.
Large up Kebz. Welcome to the General's Corner.
Scratch Mixtape.
My broski only yinged out once and he knows I'm ashamed cause I told him he should've done better. Do it 3 times up and up man's back. I'd be pissed if he ain't getting put in the stretcher. Leave man's chest like denim's venom. 10 man's skin when I rip man's sweater. Wet man down, no homo. Swing and repeat that Joe tryna make man wetter. Got numerous chings on now.
It's just funny that he's talking about, but anyway, yeah.
I'd be pissed if he ain't getting put in the stretcher. Leave man's chest like denim's venom. 10 man's skin when I rip man's sweater. Wet man down, no homo. Swing and repeat that Joe tryna make man wetter. Got numerous chings on now, him been on the block. Jenny, got a drop on the up with a 4-door bro, so we robbed that van.
You know, I respect it because when people have made the Jenny from the Block reference, they've usually said something like, I'm still on the block like Jenny, so he twisted it a little bit. I'll give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for that.
Chings on now, he ain't been on the block. Jenny, got a drop on the up with a 4-door bro, so we robbed that van. Percy, she want me as a man, but she's from Netherlands.
We're taking this from the top. Man said we robbed that van. Percy.
Island, I see you each and every time. Stand up.
Just to make this.
Oh shit.
Alright.
A92.
Alright.
Okay, Kino, I
I
see.
see you, Dre. Easy, the one they call Debo.
Man said we robbed that van. Percy.
BT. Easy Nikz.
Robin Van Persie.
Large up Kebz. Welcome to the General's Corner.
Scratch Mixtape.
My broski only yinged out once and he knows I'm ashamed cause I told him he should've done better. Do it 3 times up and up man's back. I'd be pissed if he ain't getting put in the stretcher.
I just want to say, I didn't point out the first time, but I like the way that his flow matched the beat. That's probably something that the person mixing a Scratch probably edited the beat a little bit to make it match his flow like that. The kind of jumpy part.
Leave man's chest like denim's venom. 10 man's skin when I rip man's sweater. Wet man down, no homo. Swing and repeat that Joe tryna make man wetter. Got numerous chings on now, he ain't been on the block. Jenny, got a drop on the up with a 4-door bro, so we robbed that van. Percy, she want me as a man, but she's from Netherlands, so we gotta speak Dutch. Belly, I can't sleep on a L like Chapel. I can never lie in a L. Messy.
This one here's a knee slapper.
Got a drop on the up with a 4-door bro, so we robbed that van. Percy, she want me as a man, but she's from Netherlands, so we gotta speak Dutch. Belly, I can't sleep on a L like Chapel. I can never lie in a L. Messy. A92 ain't no boy.
Woo! Alright then, alright, Sinan, nah, he alright. Heard you. I heard the name skip.
4-door bro, so we robbed that van. Percy, she want me as a man, but she's from Netherlands, so we gotta speak Dutch. Belly, I can't sleep on a L like Chapel. I can never lie in a L. Messy.
A92 ain't nobody better. My broski stuff you do up man's enough. I spray that do. He's way too off, he just loves to pepper.
I like this guy. He reminds me almost like in his demeanor, he reminds me of like a young Blanco a little bit. I don't know why, but his demeanor, I don't know, he's giving me that energy.
Sleep on a L like Chapel, I can never lie in a L. Messy.
A92 ain't nobody better. My broski stuff you do up man's enough. I spray that do. He's way too off, he just loves to pepper. A92, that's my family. That shit is embedded inside of me. Work so hard I can barely sleep. I put in work so my fam can eat.
If you want come to the D-Town block, you can block me live over a rumble. Can I paint my teeth like Picasso, no paintbrush, you can hold us rumble. Put 7 on his back like Sancho, 5 on 6, that's par from Blanco. Man, I just hop out the 4-door whip me.
Didn't I just say something about Blanco? It's probably a different Blanco. I'm not 100%, but it's interesting the fact that I just said Blanco and he said something about Blanco.
You can book me live over Rambo. Tryna paint my steel like Picasso, no paintbrush, you can hold us Rumble. Put 7 on his back like Sancho, 5 on 6, that's Prof and Blanco. Man, I just hop out the 4-door whip in the avenue strip like bro, where they at though? And I've been around there with the goons. 3 cars up on the top, man, double top car, just aim and shoot. Gotta roll for your life when the windows down, bro, gotta aim for you. 4 doors pop and the jaws don't drop, them man never had no clue. Right down, man, it's overdue.
What I appreciate how they're giving you gaps between giving like the straight up just like sequences and bars and everything, and also just giving you kind of just like straightforward lines. It's giving you an opportunity to really process the fact that they just spun it and they said something super OD, and then you have a chance to like take in something more so for the flows and less so for like the schemes and the sequences. If that was on purpose, I don't know, maybe isn't, I don't know, but if that was on purpose, I like that deliberation. I don't know, it probably isn't on purpose, but I'm recognizing the fact that it's giving me an opportunity to kind of come down from the high of what was just said to kind of focus more on what's being said right now.
Monday, I got here with the read. Flipped them packs, I was age 16. Then I jumped in the trap and I went OT. I was linking them cats on blocks on Tuesday. Got a back beef on off.
In my mind, I'm just saying, he started with Monday. He's probably about to do a week sequence. I keep saying, just call it out when you think it. But I didn't want to pause it and then y'all will get in the comments and complain. Because you clicked on a reaction video. That's why he's pausing. But yeah, I heard the Monday. I was like, the fact that he's starting with Monday like that, it was such a random thing to just start with so boldly. I was like, it's probably going to be a sequence in there. If not a day sequence, probably a number sequence. Maybe it's going to be both now. Who knows?
Right down, man, it's overdue.
Monday, I got here with the read. Flipped them packs, I was age 16. Then I jumped in the trap and I went OT. I was linking them cats on blocks on Tuesday. Got a back beef on ops. Ain't got time, gotta chop that box. But the beef on the block is getting me hot. Feds on me, come my trap line pop. Okay, let me set it what's good. The girlfriend love pagan wood. No way they can chat to my bruise, cause he been round there putting blazing hoods. Swing it, dice man like Kebz. Head back and I spark my zoo. I'm a fan of the gunners like shoes. Put a hole in your chest like a hula hoop.
The way man mix this tape is a man is they man about bars like Kenny. I spit
I know Kenny was gassed when he heard that. Man said the way that we mix this tape, Mixtape Madness, and then Mad About Bars is Kenny All-Star's platform on Mixtape Madness, if you didn't know that for whatever reason.
Love pagan wood. No way they can chat to my bruise, cause he been round there putting blazing hoods. Swing it, dice man like
Kebz. Really wanted to know for the sequences.
I'm a fan of the gunners like shoes. Put a hole in your chest like a hula hoop.
The way man mix this tape is a man is they man about bars like Kenny. I spit fire in a beat like Charlie sipping it.
I'm sorry. It's the fact that he had to adjust the mic. This mic was adjustable. Also, if he's gonna do like a freestyle platform sequence, that's gonna be OD. Because again, right, he's going from sequences to more so flows and like story. He did a little bit of a sequence thing, but also flow and story. Now he's going back to sequences. If that's what D-Bo's about to do, that's gonna be a cold way that they arranged the verses.
Back and I spark my zoo. I'm a fan of the gunners like shoes. Put a hole in your chest like a hula hoop.
The way man mix this tape is a man is they man about bars like Kenny. I spit fire in a beat like Charlie sipping it, you know I don't do Henny. And my blade plugged in and used like fumes, his head, neck, chest or belly. And man's got the hardest bars like Joey, how the fuck are we not linked up already?
You know what, I'm not even gonna get gassed. I know somebody gonna be like, oh, it was obvious, you already did too. But the fact that he kept going, if he was able to do a daily duppy and GRM one, that would have been cold. I don't know, that would have been cold. Even if he says grime daily instead of GRM daily, now I'm just reaching. He's probably not gonna do that, but I like the fact that he did that.
Like a hula hoop.
The way man mix this tape is a man is they man about bars like Kenny. I spit fire in a beat like Charlie sipping it, you know I don't do Henny. And my blade plugged in and used like fumes, his head, neck, chest or belly. And man's got the hardest bars like Joey, how the fuck are we not linked up already? Man's got the dust packed off already, I'm steady, I lean out and bust confetti. If I send one time for your head, he be ready, cause man's got blood like Jenny already. Bad be shaking her ass, yeah, wait, yo, come hold this web like Fetty. Can't miss me on road, I've said it already, cause man's got murder.
Fetty what? Now, if y'all ain't new here, you're gonna know exactly what I'm gonna say. Right, he had some fire sequences, but if he would have taken the time to remove the likes and found another way to draw the correlation without just saying like and making it super bait, like, I don't know, like he started doing that towards the beginning to a degree, like the way man mixed this tape, like those kinds of things. Then he said like Kenny, but the fact that he had a sequence before saying like Kenny is like, okay, you already gave me an extra layer. Then from there it kind of just became really direct, this like that, this like that. It's like, now I'm saying like, I get it, but take that extra minute with your pen to add that extra layer, and then it's gonna be like a whole other level. You feel me?
This buzz like Joey, how the fuck are we not linked up already?
Like that.
Man's got the dust packed off already. I'm steady, I lean out and bust confetti. If I send one time for your head, he be ready. Cause man's got blood like Jenny already. That be shaking her ass, yeah, wait, yo, come hold this wap like Fetty. Can't miss me on road, I've said it already. Cause man's got murder, my man like Melly.
Baby, come shake that, You in love with the bread of the tum-tum. Right now, man, I'm way too in the air with the boys, some real drillers.
Fetty, can't miss me on road, I've said it already. Cause man's got murder, my man like Melly.
Baby, come shake that, You in love with the bread of the tum-tum. Right now, man, I'm way too in the air with the boys, some real drillers. It's a up boys head roll once for dinner. Juice get spilled like liquor, so some spill real
Yo,
dripper.
Kenny be in the back. I like the fact that they choose these really funny moments of when Kenny's just doing something super silly in the background.
Real drillers, it's a up boys head roll once for
Look at him.
dinner. Juice get spilled like liquor, so some spill real dripper. I'm that nigga, Gelly 1D, no digger.
They talk a lot, but I'm so confused. Like, why did these nerds stop bad? I never like 0 L's from my side. Don't speak on my name, cause my name's on the plaque. Them days on the block, we bucket to pagan, start to rain and splashing at that. Don't give back chat when you can't hack that. Slide in a hatchback, I really come back. Look.
Say none. I like that. I like the flow sequence. I like the arrangement. He switched up a little bit. I gotta think about it. Damn, it actually took us a minute to get to Ksav.
Gelly 1D, no digger.
They talk a lot, but I'm so confused. Like, why did these nerds stop bad? I never like 0 L's from my side. Don't speak on my name, cause my name's on the plaque. Them days on the block, we bucket to pagan, start to rain and splashing at that. Don't give back chat when you can't hack that. Slide in a hatchback, I really come back. Look, don't step, cause you can get your shit. Check your balls on the right and I'm on the left. Fuck the socials, bro, fuck the trends. They don't ride, but they talk on the net. Fuck the 9 and I've said it with chess. Mama, we said chicken makes like chess. You're king, you can never ever sell for less than I won't, bitch. Yo, it's cap, you say you ain't heard by the A92 cause around here we don't take no else. I'm stuck in the church trying to break down packs and my margin keeps on bringing myself up.
We're taking back Ksav. I'm not gonna hold you. He started the plugged in, you know, the swing my arm in a figure of 8, and he set pace. Now I was thinking like he's setting pace to close it out, I think, or maybe there's one other person before him. Now I think he's about to close it out. Yes. Yes.
They talk a lot, but I'm so confused. Like, why did these nerds stop bad? I never like 0 L's from my side. Don't speak on my name, cause my name's on the plaque. Them days on the block, we bucket to pagan, start to rain and splashing at that. Don't give back chat when you can't hack that. Slide in a hatchback, I really come back. Look, don't step, cause you can get your shit. Check your balls on the right and I'm on the left. Fuck the socials, bro, fuck the trends. They don't ride, but they talk on the net. Fuck the 9 and I've said it with chess. Mama, we said chicken makes like chess. You're king, you can never ever sell for less than I won't, bitch. Yo, it's cap, you say you ain't heard by the A92 cause around here we don't take.
So I had to take that back. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna do what I gotta do for his reaction. But I like how it almost sounded like it was gonna end. It almost sounded like it was going to end, and the beat came back and said no. Like, that was super dope.
Never ever sell for less than I won't, bitch. Yo, it's cap, you say you ain't heard by the A92 cause around here we don't take no else. I'm stuck in the church trying to break down packs and my margin keeps on bringing myself up block tours in the late of the night trying to find one you trying to hit him as well. Like Lowski said, if the thing goes back, watch everyone run and scream like girls.
Just to make this, just to make this, just to make this.
I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like the way that he ended the part right before that was a bit more like assertive and it stopped a little bit harder. But it worked out nonetheless. So in this channel we hold the vowels. That means we're getting straight into it. And honestly, I feel like this one is really solid. This is one of those that you can play for somebody if you want to introduce them to A92, or if you want to give them a taste of what they can do. I think that they're plugged in probably inches above it in terms of just like the experience from top to bottom. Maybe if this one had Officer on, it would have added an extra layer of excitement because he typically does come through with that super hype, kind of this like infectious energy. So maybe if he was in there, it would have inched it up closer towards being on par with their plugged in. But I also think that this one backed out some things that they didn't all get to do when they're plugged in, and also goes to show just how versatile A92 is. What I really appreciate is the fact that from top to bottom they all had some kind of a moment with their flows to a degree, but even with regards to the beat and even the lyricism, I like how every single thing just had moments that allowed some people to shine, allowed some elements to shine, it allowed some lines to shine. It wasn't like everything was competing with each other in each department. Their flows were cold, but they also had some people who were focusing more so on just gliding on the beat versus those who you could tell they're more so there to deliver and really exciting and captivating flow. What I like about the beat is that it honestly has a lot of personality. There aren't moments where it feels too dull, and even the moments where it does dial itself back, it's dialing itself back again to allow some other element of the track to shine, whether it be somebody's flows or something that they're saying saying, or even like towards the end where what I think is probably one of the most climactic moments of the song, where Ksav is kind of acts like he's closing it out and he comes right back in. The fact that he took that moment towards the end and the beat kind of faded out a little bit and then jumped right back in, that's kind of what allowed that moment to shine so much, in my opinion. Even if you listen closely, the fact that it kind of just had the hi-hats or the perks, I'm not sure exactly what you would say, and then the bass slaps before like the rest of the beat came back in, I guess, right? It had a small moment where it was mellow. You're honing in on what he's saying. It's allowing you to reintroduce his verse. And honestly, everybody had a relatively strong verse across the board. I do honestly think that I was expecting a little bit more from Ksav, especially with him being towards the end. But again, noticing the pattern of like having somebody who's going really ham with the schemes and other things, and then having somebody else kind of follow up with something a little bit more mellow, again allowing you to hone in on what they're saying and less so how they're saying it per se, or even how they're arranging it. I think that's how this one was arranged. Now maybe that's just a coincidence, but that's one of the things that I feel like actually gave this track a bit of a leg up in terms of the lyricism, because it can actually be very easy to overwhelm an audience by saying a lot of things, especially when you have this many voices on the track, this many personalities and styles and everything. I think that it was a very good choice to not have everybody coming through like it's dilly duppy. And while I do think that part of what allowed those moments that weren't as lyrically heavy to shine is the flows, I do also think that there were some moments where the flows felt a little bit iffy to me. I don't think that the flows were super airtight from top to bottom. There were some moments where it's like, if you're gonna do that, you have to come a little more correct with your flow. That's how I feel. I don't know, let me know what y'all think about that one. But overall, as good as this is, something about it also isn't really giving me like that super replayable vibe. Like, I know when a song is something I'm gonna rinse, and this isn't one of those that I'm gonna rinse, but I also feel like because I sat down and listened to it almost in its entirety before doing this part of the video, it has some replay values. I wouldn't have wanted to listen to it again if it wasn't for the fact that there was something drawing me in. I think a big part of that is probably the beat, and maybe even some of those moments were just like, damn, you said that? But those are also closer towards the beginning. Towards the end, you had some of those schemes in those moments, but it wasn't really anything as exciting towards the end as they were in the beginning. But let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section down below. A92, they continue to grow, and this one really just continue to prove it. Shout outs to Kenny for the General's Corner. I hope that he has a lot more artists who are bringing this caliber to the platform. And as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.